Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Monique and welcome to Hidden.Survivor's YouTube channel. I suck at being a YouTuber. I just suck. And so I was thinking about it today and I was like, I have all these videos that I've recorded and that I need to upload, and they're not even all on my phone anymore. They're in different locations now and just all this stuff. And I'm like, you know what? So certain videos I haven't posted. I don't even know if I told you guys that I got accepted to grad school. I have one video in particular that once I do find that file, I am going to post it because it's a very raw and emotional video. And in that video, I'm crying and I'm really upset and I'm hurt and whatnot. But before I go too deep into that, let me just say, I want to do a quick recap, I guess. And I know I'm going to miss some things, but at least for things that I know are coming up that I am going to be doing videos about, I want to at least just do a quick update and let you guys know. And if I look sweaty, I'm sorry. I am. I'm hot. It's hot. I'm sorry. And I was just like cleaning up a little bit. But I think I have posted some videos on the channel where I told you guys I applied for grad school. And for a quick background, years ago, like almost 10, oh my gosh, nah, has it been 10 years? Yikes. I don't think it was that. In about like 2013, 2012, 13, 14, 15, 12, 13, 14, in that time period around there, I went to grad school. I went to grad school to get my master's in social work. Life happened. I didn't get to finish. I got kicked out. And for those of you who have attempted grad school or who have gone through grad school, then you know anything less than a B is failing. If you get a B minus in grad school, that's, you basically got an F. So I got a B minus in one of my classes. Or in two of my classes, I got put on academic probation. Then I got a C in research, which I still don't understand because I got all A's on all my assignments and even on group assignments. Anyway, so I failed out. I got kicked out of school. And that was a result of just everything that was going on with me in my life at that time. Dealing with a lot of loss and tragedy, and in that particular point in time, I was in a relationship that was not a good relationship. It was an abusive relationship. So life happened and I didn't get to finish school. And it's something that I have vowed to go back to and finish. I have always known that I wanted to do it. And last year, Johnny and I, we talked about it. And we decided this is a good time for me to go back. I'm ready to go back. I want to go back, and let's do it. Ideally, I would have been able to go to school while he was on deployment, and that would have kept me busy, my mind focused on something while he was gone, and I wouldn't be like freaking out like, oh my god, she's on deployment, oh, why am I so bad? It didn't work out like that. So by the time I do start school, he will be home, but everything is on God's time. As long as it's on God's time, I'm okay. If that's, as long as it's his time, I'm not even mad at it. But I went through the application process last year and did all that stuff, and I was really nervous. So I recorded a bunch of videos where I'm like telling you guys about my progress and what I'm going through. And if I find those videos and if it makes sense, I'll upload them whenever I find them sometime in the future, if it makes sense. But if not, that's why I'm doing this video now, just trying to tell you guys. I applied to grad school. I got accepted to grad school. I'm sure it'll become clear what school I'm going to in subsequent videos, but for my own privacy, I don't want to just say, oh, I got accepted. I applied to such and such school and got accepted, so this is where I'm going to be going. I try not to be overtly open like that. But I got accepted, and I'm nervous. I'm excited, and I will begin in a couple of months. Well, it's about to be July now, so by the end of the summer, I will be in school. Excuse me. And Johnny will be home, and it'll be a new chapter of life. And yeah. But like I said, the video where I recorded where I was crying in that video because I was sharing with you guys that, you know, part of my excitement with going to school was like, oh my gosh, like I said, it had always been a matter of when and not if. I knew I was going back, and here we are. This is happening. Praise God. And then a lot of anxiety and fear came because I found out that for the field placement for social work, you have to do field placements. And it's basically like an internship. And you have to do background checks. And I know I have said it on this channel before. I know I have recorded videos where I went into detail. I don't think I've posted them. But which I do need to do another video for you guys where I do share in details with you guys my story. I know I talk about it, I reference it, but I don't think I've actually posted a video where I've gone into detail about my story with you guys, and I do need to do that. But not this video. So I've made it no secret that as a result of the abusive relationship I was in the past, I got stuck with charges and an arrest record and a criminal record and stuff like that. And it's something that I've been fighting, and that's something that's become a passion of mine. I haven't really voiced it to anyone outside of my husband, but I want to look into how abusers use the legal system and the court system and the justice system against their victims, because they do. I've learned that the hard way, and you feel so powerless. And like I said, I'm not going into detail in this video, so let me stay on topic. This video that I recorded and where I was crying because we had an orientation for school, and they told us, hey, you know, you guys, for your field placements, you guys have to do background checks and da-da-da-da-da. They said that. I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, I have to do a background check. And I know I have a record. And, you know, they flat out was like, you know, people, you know, the background check is just for us. We don't share it with the field placement places, but we need to know if you have a record. If you have a record, you need to tell us, because people aren't placing students that have criminal records, and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like really upset and sad and da-da-da-da. And then the other thing they told us in our orientation, because, you know, we live in the post-apocalypse now, and they were like, the school doesn't require vaccines, but if a field placement agency does, you have to get the vaccine. If you fail field, you fail the program. The whole point of graduate school for an MSW is around the concept of your field placement. So if you fail field placement, you fail the program. You can't get your MSW without going through field and passing field. So it's like a doctor doing residency. You cannot be a doctor and fail your residency. You can't do it. So, you know, and I, for my own personal reasons, am not getting a vaccine no time soon. So, you know, I'm like, great. Now I got these two big concrete brick adamantium walls in front of me, And I was just really, really upset, really devastated, um, because I felt like here's something that I have been passionate about for years, something that is at my core. And I want to go back to grad school. I want to get my MSW. And excited that I applied and was accepted, and oh my gosh, and it's an HBCU. I was like, oh my gosh, this is just amazing. Like, God is making moves. This is insane. And then to get hit with this, you know, to get hit like this, and I felt like, well, if I can't even get a placement because I have a criminal record, what's the point of me even going to school? You know, I felt so insanely discouraged and beat down. I felt helpless and hopeless, and I felt victimized all over again. You know, I'm like, I'm X amount of years removed from this relationship, and it's still haunting me. It's still you know, trying to beat me into that victim position. And, you know, in this particular video that I recorded, I was crying. I was so hurt, so devastated, and just, you know, so for me, it's really important that I find that video and I post it. So that is going to get posted at some point. Whenever I find it, I'm going to post that video because I think it's important for you guys to see that. But I don't want to post it and then you guys are like, what is she even talking about? So this is me trying to quickly tell you guys what I'm even talking about. I got accepted to grad school, and these are some of the things that I've been going through. What else? So I ended up doing a background check on myself at the request of the school. I did have to speak to some of the administrators, or one of the administrators at the school, and talk to her about the situation. And you know, she said, well, it, you know, it was originally the charges were felonies, but they changed it and put them to misdemeanors. So she was like, well, as long as they're misdemeanors, it should be okay. She's like, the placements, they are not going to take people if they have a felony record. They're just not going to take you. I was like, no, it's definitely not a felony. It's a misdemeanor. And she's like, okay. So then, you know, we shouldn't have anything to worry about. She's like, thank you for letting us know. She's like, this stays between us. She's like, I'll only have to tell one other person, you know, my coworker who does, you know, this program, administers the program with me, and da-da-da-da. So I was like, okay, I understand. But, you know, she assured me that my privacy was paramount, and that, you know, let's see what the background check comes back with. And it came back clear. I was like, oh, praise God. Praise God. So then I was referred to an agency for a field placement and had to do my interview with them. And when I did my interview with them, they basically, I got the field placement, but I have to go through, you know, their onboarding process, which requires another round of background checks, and they do fingerprints. And so same thing, I hit this wall of like, oh my gosh. And they said, you know, their check is going to be more thorough than the school's was, because the school, I just had to do a Virginia State background check, whereas this agency, they're like, we're going to do it in every state you've lived in. So in here and in Massachusetts, and they do fingerprints, which will pull up the arrest record and mugshot and all that stuff, you know, and charges and dates, and all that stuff's going to come up with a fingerprint check. So, you know, I was back at this wall again, feeling like, how am I ever going to get over this? Like, this is just, this, feeling really beat up. And, you know, but my faith and people around me supporting me and encouraging me have been what's been keeping me moving forward and continuing to take one step at a time, put one foot in front of the other, and press forward. But what else? So that's where I'm currently at now. Like, I got accepted to the field agents. Am I? I am legitimately like sweating. My leg is sweating. My leg is sweating. Like, who does that? There is sweat. Anyway. That's how you know you fat, when you sweating. And anyway. Yeah, that's where I'm at now. I have to do the background check stuff for the field agency and go from there. And, I'm just like, you know what? I don't believe that God has brought me this far to drop me now, and I definitely don't believe that he has saved me from the things he saved me from and led me to these points that he's led me, only to be like, but you can't get in though, so I don't believe that. And I know that the opportunities that I'm supposed to have, those opportunities, those doors will open. And I do believe he has uniquely made me for certain doors and certain opportunities. And so that's where we're at. That's me giving you a quick update about the school stuff. I will do another video where I give you an update on the deployment stuff. And let me take that back. I will do a video, but I don't know when I'm going to do that video. Just because, you can't just put out any kind of information that you want about stuff like that. Stuff like that gotta be cleared. Excuse me. So, I don't know when I'm gonna post about that. But I will post about that at some point. About my experience, and, whenever Johnny comes home, he'll share with you guys his experience and stuff like that. So, we do have a lot of content planned for you guys. And still working on the gaming channel stuff. And I was actually playing around with some software today, trying to figure it out, and failed. So I have to continue my experimenting. But yeah, I wanted to get on and give you guys this brief run through update, at least about the school stuff, so when I post future videos about school, you guys aren't like, what? When did this even happen? Like, I started the application process in December, got accepted, I want to say in like April, and had orientation, virtual orientation in May, and then I had my field placement agency interview thing in June. And then in August or September is when school will start. So that's where we are. That's where I'm at. And I'm excited. Got a lot of things going on. A lot of changes and transitions happening or getting ready to happen. So, and I want to be better at keeping you guys updated, including you guys, and bringing you guys along for the journey and stuff like that. So, because then there's also the baby making journey. I'm not bringing you guys in along the journey in that way. So get your mind out the gutter. Stop it. But there's stuff that I want to share with you guys about my mindset about that, my thoughts, fears, concerns, dreams, hopes, whatever. And because of my health issues, it's not as simple as, ooh, let's just make a baby. I actually have to get cleared by multiple doctors and have to be monitored, and it's really like this whole process. So that's another journey I want to bring you guys on. And yeah, and the punching bag, so the fitness journey too. But yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on being a better content creator for you guys and for me. And I can't just say, oh, I'm going to post, I'm going to record, I'm going to do this, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, I'm going to do this. It has to be more than that. You know, it has to be much more intentional. And it really does have to start here. It has to start in your mind. Your mind has to be disciplined to do it. And I need to work on that. I need to work on my mindset so that I'm consistent. Because I am a perfectionist, but also too, you know, I don't want to be known as someone who puts out half-ass quality videos or content, or, you know, I don't want, that's not who I am. And these videos are a representation of me, and I don't want to misrepresent myself. Also, I don't think that you guys deserve that, you know? I don't think that's fair to you guys. I believe I have a lot to offer you guys, and I want to give you guys a first-class experience, and that's what I want to and will commit to, you know? So that's what I'm working on. So I love you guys. Thank you for coming along on this journey with me, on these journeys with me, you know. It's a lot. I'm not gonna get emotional. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. And every like that the videos get, every subscription that the channel gets, every comment that a video gets, or message that I get, an email, whatever, every interaction that I have with you guys, I really do truly and honestly, genuinely appreciate that, and I cherish that, and it means a lot to me. And that's another reason why why these videos mean so much to me, because you guys mean so much to me. And I know for me, as a viewer or subscriber to somebody else's channel who I really like, and interacting with them, and, you know, they don't ever get back to you, or, you know, whatever like that, and there's like that disconnect. You feel like you're just one of 8 million subscribers. There's no way they're ever going to respond to you. There's no way they're ever going to see your comment out of all the comments on their channel, in their videos and stuff like that. Or you can't possibly mean anything to them when they say that. And right now we're small enough that, and even when we do get big, that's always going to be true for me. Like, I honestly, truly, genuinely appreciate all of you. Thank you guys for liking the videos. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that. Thank you for commenting and interacting and engaging with me. It means a lot to me. It really does. And I don't want to let you guys down. I just don't. So this video's been long enough. I'm sorry. But I hope you guys have a good, it's not a weekend anymore, today's Monday. Have a good week. I am still in the Twilight Zone, or wherever I have been all of 2021. But there's so much that I want to share with you guys, and I'm excited for it. But give the video a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're new, welcome to the Hidden.Survivor family, and if you're not new, I thank you for watching the video. Welcome back. I appreciate you all. I really do. I cannot say that enough. But I'll see you guys in the next video, God willing. And I hope and pray that you guys are being safe out there. You know, Corona is still a thing. So I hope you guys are being safe. I hope you guys are healthy. The weather's getting nice. You know, places are opening up. Just be smart, be careful, be safe, stay healthy. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless. Bye.